Yo, I just wanted to make a quick video on, I guess the fundamentals and the foundation of a desired reality, a desired outcome. I specialize in fitness, so this is highly applicable to this area. But I see a lot of programs and training and nutrition out there of people who just send people XYZ programs, and they're changing their actions without actually tapping into the root cause, what's in here, which is the most important part with anything, any desired reality, desired outcome you guys want. You have to get this on course. Like you have to set the GPS. So there's a universal law. Every cause there's an effect. Every action equal opposite reaction, pretty much, more or less. Um, In other words, it's mental and physical. So you cannot change the effect with the effect, obviously. When you have something in mind, it starts in here, and then you do the actions that are conducive with that thought. So I see these programs and training and stuff that just gives you a PDF or whatever, but there's nothing in here that changes, and hence why people lose the weight or whatever and they put it straight back on. Apologies for the voice, by the way. I feel so shit at the moment. This is the last thing I want to do, but I wanted to get something out there for everyone. I hope you can get something out of this video. I really hope you do. But you can't change an effect with an effect. Like you cannot change your physical actions without tapping into the operating system and the root cause in here. Setting the GPS to know what you actually want, what that looks like. Like you need to envision that with emotion, get emotionally involved with it, as Bob Proctor says, and why? Like a man who has enough whys can bear any how. Like you need to just become obsessive in a way in what you want, and this is like what you consume. Like consumes you. Have you heard like you are what you eat? It's the same with like what you actually watch and listen to on a day-to-day basis. It's all affecting your frequency. Do you guys are you guys aware of this? Like I don't want to get too woo-woo and spiritual because it's actually real shit. And it matters. It's extremely important because your frequency is everything. It's your state of mind, it's your operating system, your awareness. um so what you eat, like you eating shit, like that doesn't just affect your physical, that's everything. Your state of mind, your whole spiritual connection changes when you're eating shit food. You can choose to disregard that, but it's true. Also, are you drinking alcohol on a frequent basis? That's just not going to help. But you're like, what are you watching? Are you doom scrolling? Are you going through Insta reels? Are you distracting yourself with that? Like, you're just fogging your brain and you can't focus on anything. So your ability to achieve that goal is so much further out of reach, and your chance of getting there is severely limited if you're just scrolling and doing all this dumb shit throughout the day that you shouldn't be doing. That's the thing. People know what they should be doing, but they don't do it. That's why you never get there. It's also the people you surround yourself with, your environment, all that shit. Don't surround yourself with fucking bong heads. You're probably going to be one, um, to put it bluntly. So what you consume consumes you. It goes for all your inputs throughout the day. What you consume, what you listen to, who you associate yourself with, what you're watching. Are you watching the news, drama, scrolling, all that stuff? It's fucking bad for you. So stop. Like you don't have to. Like you probably get off this video and go straight back onto TikTok. I don't really care. Um, but you can take this video with a grain of salt. You really can. But it's a fucking wake up call because it's really bad. And mental disorders have gone through the fucking roof with TikTok and Insta Reels. Um, you guys are probably aware of this stuff, but you still don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. And if you're not doing it, like keep going the way you are. But it is like the process of elimination. Don't like keep adding shit in. Don't add all these things. Like Hormozy said, like in one way or another, if you're in like five businesses, uh, lawn care, landscaping, drop shipping, blah blah blah, you're gonna get fucking outdone by someone who's just doing lawn care. You know what I mean? So remove stuff, delete apps. Like I know highly successful people who just have a bed and a room and a desk. Excuse me. That's it. They have no choice but to succeed. So stop adding stuff. It's the process of removing shit. Um, and on the basis of consuming stuff and whatever you consume consumes you. This is basically how I started. It's like, guys, I got so emotionally involved with this shit. All these guys, YouTube, non-stop, just consuming pure fucking aesthetics, physique, gym, all that stuff, which I know a few of you guys have, a few of my mates have done. So, and when you do this, obviously what you consume consumes you. I had no choice but to get this. I don't have this, to be fair, because I'm not on gear. But that's beside the point. Um, I'm still aspiring and will never stop aspiring to get the best physique for me, like the Stefan Tantari best physique. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be Jeff Side. I'm trying to be the best version of me, and you got to be the best version of you possible because it exists now. It does, and you just have to tap into it. You have to be on the frequency of the person and think, what does XYZ person do in this situation? What does the better version of me do right now in every single situation, and live from that? You got to live from that. So I basically had no choice but to get this because it was just all I consumed. And if all you're consuming is mindless scrolling, which is on no particular fixed topic, you're just going dying baby, cute cat, fucking bombing. I don't know, whatever. Your state of mind's fucked. I had an analogy here, Uber, but basically, like, a lot of people get in the Uber, and the Uber's like, where do you want to go? Like, where to? And people just say anywhere but the airport. You know what I mean? Like, there's not an actual set destination. You don't set the GPS, so the car drives around and goes to anywhere but the airport. You don't have you're not on track, and that's what Arnold said. Like, you have to actually have a vision with this shit. Like, how much do you want to lose? How much weight do you actually want to lose? What do you want to look like? You need to envision what you got. I wanted to look like these guys, and I'm well on my fucking way because I got obsessed with it and I set a GPS. You guys have to know what that looks like for you specifically and why. Do you actually want to do it? Seriously, do you actually want to do it, or do you just know that you should lose weight? Because I know a lot of people that know they should. They say they don't have time, which is the worst excuse. Everyone has the same 24 hours. People know they should, and when you think like that, you will never, never get it. You got to want to do it. Like, you actually got to want to do it for yourself. Um, So assess your inputs. If you're scrolling, if you have stuff that you know you should not be doing, eliminate it. And that's where it comes into the overarching just identity. You as a person, like, you need to actually provide your mind, your brain with the evidence that you are worthy of that person. If you're meant to be in a caloric deficit, losing weight, and you're eating Maccas, what is that going to tell yourself? It's simple. It's simple. You guys know this, but people are planting apple seeds expecting watermelons to grow. Sounds dumb, but it's fucking true. Um, People, excuse me, people are just expecting XYZ outcome, but their inputs reflect nothing of that. They're not of that material to have it. You have to address your inputs, what you do on a daily basis, all your actions, behaviors, thoughts. How do you speak to yourself? Start feeding yourself with positive quality, like, things in your mind. Change your inner conversation and get on the frequency of the person that's actually worthy of that. Because you're just going to drift and you'll stay the same. That's the thing. Um, and that's the thing. Like, when you align with your higher self, your best self, through doing the things you know you should do every day, you stack this thing, this big word here, belief. You stack it because you're like, okay, like, I actually am that person. I'm doing the things aligned with that, but I can see visual changes. I'm starting to gain muscle. I'm starting to lose weight, all that stuff. And you stack belief. The reason why no one believes in themselves is because they lie to themselves. They say, I'm going to go do this. They don't do it. So how could they? How could they have the belief and the any sheer conviction to do anything in life when you have constantly lied to yourself and never really given your brain the evidence that you're worthy of that? So this is the fundamentals of it, guys. Like, time's gonna pass regardless, and we're all in. Like, We're all in regardless. Jordan Peterson said it, and it resonated with me so well. Like, you're all in on life regardless of what you do. You're either all in on, 9 to 5 side hustle, whatever your day consists of, or you're fucking. Uh, Time's gonna pass, bro. Time's gonna pass, and if you don't do something, you're just gonna look back and regret. So, are we? I guess are we gonna look back on something that we're proud of that we can say, "I did it. I had a fulfilling life, and I ticked all the boxes," or are we just gonna live in regret knowing that we could have been something far more? But when I saw that video, I didn't do anything about it because these inputs, these negative inputs that some of you guys have, are killing you slowly, and you don't see it yet. And that's what's so dangerous about it. You don't see it until it's too late. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Please implement this. If not, that's all good. I don't really care. But drop a like and whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one.